Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be starting off with some jewelry that I got sent from Jeulia's Jewelry. They have sent me two other pieces previously, and I really love them. I did unbox them and show them in one of my videos. I can't remember which one it was, but the first item I received was a really gorgeous tennis bracelet. The second one I received was a heart ring, which is so pretty, and I love it because it looks really nice whenever I take my nail pictures. But inside of this package here, we do get a booklet which shows you a lot of the different styles and everything you need to know about this brand. At the beginning of the book, it shows you like what it's made out of and just everything important. It has a lot of different styles, a lot of different occasions, and just a bunch of gorgeous pieces of jewelry. Like, I really love this brand, and I'm so thankful that they reached out to me because I've been loving these collabs that I'm having here. I will leave everything down for this site below. Also in this box, we do get a regifting bag, and I immediately thought of Valentine's Day. It has a greeting card if you want to write something nice on there. If you purchase it and want to regift it to someone, I think that is really nice. And like I said, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so make sure that you hint to your significant other, or if you just want to buy it for your sister, just any type of occasion. I feel like these would be really nice for you to purchase for someone. So getting into the piece of jewelry that I picked out for my third time, like I said, I am a bracelet type of girl, so I did pick out another bracelet, and this is actually a custom piece. This is their gorgeous round cut personalized name bracelet. You can get up to 9 letters, only making the first letter capital. And then it also comes in 3 different colors. It comes in silver, rose gold, and a yellow gold. For this one, I did pick out the rose gold just because I kind of wanted to change up my colors. I thought it would be nice. And you also can pick which size you want. I forgot which size I picked, but when I go back through the email, I will put it on the screen for reference. If you do want to purchase this, you'll know what size to get. But as you can see, mine says key, and I love how it's just nice and simple. It's just so gorgeous, and it sparkles really pretty in the sunlight. I will show some clips at the end. But yeah, this is how long it is. I love this bracelet, and one of the good things about this is only $85 for a custom piece. You can get up to 9 letters. I think that is such a good price. Also, I do have a discount code that you guys can use. It will be linked down below in the description box. I will be linking their website and also the link to this exact bracelet also down below if you want to check it out. And they're also having a Valentine's Day sale where if you buy one, you can get 40% off the second one if you use a certain code. I will leave the website down below for you to see all of that for yourself and check it out. But yeah, like I said, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I think this would be a very nice gift to get someone. It can be for a birthday, it can be for yourself, and also with the pricing, you can use Klarna, Afterpay, or PayPal. If you don't want to purchase the whole thing all the way out, you can do the payments, which I really love. Yeah, I've really been loving these jewelry pieces, so thank you, Jeulia, for sending me these. I really appreciate it. Now getting into the video, so I've already applied my peel off base, and I've already picked out my nail sizes. Again, I'm using the 3XL coffin tips from 2Cute. They will be linked down below. I just been wanting to do something different since I've been using the square tips for the longest time. I feel like I should switch it up and try these coffin tips a few, which I don't mind because I actually really do like them. They're super nice quality. But yeah, I'm just gluing them on with my Kara Sky nail glue on top of my peel off base. And as you saw by the thumbnail and title, I'm gonna be creating some Valentine's Day nails. And I didn't mean to say create. This is actually a recreation set that I saw on Instagram. I put the original creator right here if you want to see the original set. These are from Cheyenne Nails, and I absolutely love her work. Like, if you follow her on Instagram, she does such beautiful nails, and I just want to recreate all her nails, but she always sets the bar super high, so it kind of makes me nervous to even try it. But once I had the nails applied, I am cutting them down just a little bit below the number. I still want to keep these long because that is how the original set is, and I just wanted to do something very long today, so this is how they look once I've cut them down. I did feel like my middle finger was a little bit too wide, so I'm just taking my hand file and just kind of narrowing that up just a little bit so it doesn't look too big once I start to apply my product. And this didn't take long at all. It does feel a little bit weird just because I haven't had to reshape my nails before I apply my product in such a long time, since I already used the pre-shaped nails. But once I finished doing that, since I did cut them down, they did look a little bit jagged, so I'm also going over the free edge just to kind of crispen them up before, like I said, I apply all of my product. And I went ahead and removed all of that dust. The acrylic I'm going to be using today is another powder from 2Cute. She recently sent me over a package. These are actually some new powders from her. This is the only one I'm going to be using though. She did send me a lot of pretty glitters. I'll probably end up doing a video very soon, but it doesn't have a name on it, so I will have to go to the website or ask her and see what is the name of this if you are interested. And with this, I'm also using a milky white from Not Polish, and then also I have this custom mixed glitter that I tried so hard on to just kind of get the same glitter effect that Cheyenne had in her nails. I tried about 5 times trying to find different glitters to add to this, and in my opinion it really ended up working out. It was such a pretty combination. It was just a super pretty glitter. So let's go ahead and start the application. I'm using the 2Cute monomer since I am going to be using the powder. I thought I should give that a try and see how it works with the brand together, and I really love how this powder worked. I got a little bit of marbling, so in a few you will see me put the top back on and just kind of give it a shake. But for the most part, I really do love how these powders apply. It was very smooth, and as you can see, it's super easy to blend into that existing powder. This color is just so gorgeous. Like I said, as of right now I don't know the name for it, but it's just so pretty. They also have 2 other colors that remind me of this one called Bubble Yum and Kaylee, and those are just like 2 pretty, sort of like a sheer cover pink. They're so pretty, and this one is very similar but also very different. I love it so much. If you are looking for a powder like this, I feel like this would be the perfect beginner consistency for you, or if you just need a powder like this to add to your collection, I do recommend these from 2Cute. And I do have a code that you can use. As always, everything will be linked down below. This is actually my second time attempting the pinky. I actually had to take off my first nail. I just decided not to even show that just because it was a mistake. I tried to do what she did on hers, but I couldn't put the indents in it, and it just looked weird, so I just ended up redoing that entire nail. I did make sure to keep that application thin, and what I'm going to do is just change it up a little bit and encapsulate some of these little white pinkish iridescent hearts going all the way down the nail. To apply them, I am using some of the Not Polished Clear just to kind of give it something to hold on to. And I'm just going to put them all the way down the nail, making sure they're as straight as possible. And once I finish, I'm going to take that same clear from Not Polished and encapsulate the hearts before I can move on to the next nail. So I did let most of that just kind of play out and just let you guys enjoy it, because I didn't really plan on doing a long talkative voiceover. So right now I was running out of the monomers, so I just went ahead and refilled my dish, and now I'm going to be moving on to the next nail. So this one is going to be even simpler. I'm going to be doing this one a full coverage using this pink color, and I cannot get over how gorgeous this color is. Like it is just the perfect color for Valentine's Day. I plan to use this one again, or maybe I'll use the other two that I mentioned before. I just think these as a base color and like some nail art on top of it is just the perfect combination. And yeah, I just love this color. I cannot get enough of it. I actually may have to purchase some one myself. But speaking of Valentine's Day nails, I have a lot that I want to try, and I did recently purchase the Valentine's Day kit that I really want to try. I was watching Noodle Yes Nails. If you don't know who she is, she's one of the like marketing people from Valentino. I could be wrong, but don't quote me. If you know who she is, correct me down below in the comments. But she works with Valentino, and I joined her live and she was swatching them. The swatches look so nice, and I just couldn't help myself. I went ahead and used her code. I purchased it, and it did come a few days ago, so I cannot wait to try this on my channel and just test out some Valentino products, because like I've mentioned like a while ago, because 2 years ago I actually purchased more items from Valentino that I still have yet to try on my channel. I did kind of test them off camera just to kind of see how they were, but I didn't do a full unboxing and let you guys know what I got. But I do plan to do a video soon, just because I want to add everything into that video. So yeah, I cannot wait to try that. I'm already thinking of a nail design that I want to do or recreate. If you want to see that, make sure that you have my post notifications turned on so you get notified whenever I upload that video. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I did get a little bit of marbling, so just now you just saw me put the top back on, give it a shake just to make sure that the powders were evenly mixed. I did still kind of get some marbling towards like the bottom of my nail, but I knew I was going to be doing a French tip on this one, so I wasn't really too worried. I just wanted to make sure that the cuticle area was nice and opaque and evenly applied. And I am building this nail up because I do not plan to encapsulate. It kind of looks a little bit bumpy, but I am going to go in and file, so like I said, I wasn't too worried. And moving on to the next nail, my index nail, I'm going to be doing an ombre, and this ended up being my favorite nail. Like with the application, it was just so perfect. I'm going to be doing this pink color here towards the cuticle area and my nail bed area, and the milky white will be at the tip. I do want the white to be on top, so I'm going to wait to do that one. I'm going to be doing this one as my bottom color. And yeah, like I said, this one turned out so nice. It just melted into each other. Like, it was just perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch this part here until I start applying the other colors, so I won't have to keep repeating myself on saying how it's so pretty and how much I loved it. So when I get to this bottom color, what I realized what made this like so easy to apply and blend into each other, it created the perfect ombre, is just because the top color is still wet, and since these powders have a very similar consistency, like they get very smooth and buttery, it kind of acted as like that same powder, just different color, if that makes sense. So it was like it was blending into its own, which is why I really love powders with this consistency, because it works with a lot of the other brands if the consistency if this is the same. And that's what I really love about these two brands. Like, the powder is just so buttery, it polymerizes very nicely, and it's just so easy to work with. Because as you can see, like throughout this whole entire process so far, like even that clear, it's just been so easy to work with. The powders just are, it's just so buttery. Like, I cannot get enough of these two brands. This 2Cute brand is really starting to become one of my top favorites. And just like that, we are done with that ombre. And now we're going to move on to this last nail that I'm going to show on camera. So taking that custom mixed glitter, I did end up mixing about 3 glitters in that one. The white glitters are just a white confetti Christmas glitter that I took out the snowflakes. I got that in a daily charm box, and I'm so glad that I did that because I've been wanting some white confetti glitters like this for the longest time. And then I also put like some of the sort of like a rose gold dusty glitter in there, and then I also added a more pinkish glitter. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I added that in there so it give it a more of a pinkish look. And I just love the combination of this glitter. I really love the white ones. And so I'm just putting that on the nail, covering up my nail bed area underneath my nail. And then for the tip of the nail, I kind of want it to curve how the original set is, and I'm just applying them with that clear acrylic from Not Polish. This entire design was super easy to do, and it was just so much fun. Like, I didn't have too many problems. Whenever a nail set goes by super easy for me, it just makes me feel a lot better compared to when I'm struggling and I have doubts if it's gonna come out nice or not. But this one was just so perfect. I love doing these nails and recreating them. But once I get all of my glitter placements how I like and I'm satisfied with it, I'm gonna go over this nail and encapsulate with the clear before moving on and doing my other nail off camera. If you are enjoying the video, make sure that you go ahead and give it a like. If you are here watching and you haven't subscribed yet and you've been loving my content, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you are feeling generous, make sure to leave a comment below. Once I was done with that nail, I'm just going to show a little bit of my encapsulation for my ombre nail as well, and that's basically all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do my thumbnail off camera, and then for the other ones I don't really have to encapsulate. Or for the pinky, I did just go ahead and do a little bit more encapsulation off camera. I did speed this part up just a little bit, but I also still want to leave it in just because I felt like the acrylic beads were super satisfying to watch. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this part play out until I'm done showing everything I need to show on camera for the encapsulation. And once I finished doing a little bit more of my encapsulation off camera, I turned the camera back on to show you guys what the base of my nails look like. I did just go ahead and do all of my filing off camera just because I didn't want it to take super long, and I'm actually pretty glad that I did it off camera because some of my nails had a lot of dips in them and I had to go back and refill it, so it was just a lot. But once I finished, I do love how my nails are filed. And then after that, I'm just trying to get my bracelet in the shot. But yeah, I did go ahead and wash my nails. I did also buff before I washed them, and now it's time to get into the nail art. I was really happy how this nail art turned out. I'm going to be using this white gel polish from Crafts by 9, and then I'm also going to be using Nails by Dev Hella Cute liner brush. The handle is so dirty from me using it so often, but it works fine. But to start off, I just put some of that white gel polish onto my nail palette, and using this brush, I'm going to be drawing 2 lips on my ombre nail. And at first, I was having a little bit of trouble with doing the lips. I do think this is my 3rd attempt maybe, but I did decide to edit all of it out. But once I got the hang of it, it just was so easy, and hopefully whenever I try to do lips again, it's still gonna be easy. But I'm gonna be doing 2 lips on this one. They're gonna be like kind of slanted, just like the original picture. And yeah, like I said, once I got the hang of it, it was super easy. And I do make sure to cure after each one so that I didn't mess it up, or just in case I had to remove something from the second one, I didn't mess up the first one. Once I'm good and satisfied, I clean up just a little bit more so I'm even more satisfied. I go ahead and cure for the full 30 seconds, and now I move on to my second pair of lips. And I just wanted to mention how I'm super excited to be recreating and doing Valentine's Day nails. I feel like Valentine's Day nails is like the cutest time to do nails, and like you can be super girly and use lots of pinks because I love pink nails. I feel like Valentine's Day is my favorite time of the year to do nails. Like, it's just so adorable. And feel free to tag me on Instagram if you see some nail sets that you want me to try to recreate. I'll leave my Instagram down below and as well on screen. And also, while you are there, make sure to follow me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue doing on my lips so I can finish off this nail set. And once I finished, this is how both of the lips look. I was really satisfied already, although I kind of don't really like the placement now that I like finished the nails and I can look at them as a whole. You guys haven't seen it all yet, but I kind of wish I did the second pair of lips up just a little bit more so there wouldn't be like a huge gap towards the left side of the nail. But I took a dotting tool and put 3 dots in like the alternate spaces, and I'm going to be doing the 4 pointed stars, something super easy as well as it is on the original design. Like I say, I love doing these, and I feel like they are the perfect space filler for your nails. If you have something and the nail still looks a little bit empty, this is a perfect design for you to do. And they are easy the more you work with them. I know I still have a little bit of trouble and they may not look perfect, but the more you do them and the more you just work with it, the easier they become. And so I went ahead and cured that, and then I just mixed a little bit of top coat and the white gel polish to get it sort of like a milky white, and I put that in the middle of the 4 pointed stars to give it sort of like a glowing effect, and I cured that for another 30 seconds. Now moving on to my middle nail, which is that full coverage pink. I'm going to be doing a French tip on there, and it's super easy. I don't have to really explain anything. So I'm just going to let you guys watch this part play out. It was super satisfying to see how neat this ended up being, and I just love how neat it turned out. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this part. Let me know if you are enjoying the video. Also, I'm just kind of curious to see who actually watched my videos all the way through. So if you are watching this part, leave some pink hearts down below. That way I can know if you have made it up to here. And if you have made it up to here, I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for sticking with me in this video. after filling in the rest of that nail, I'll just go ahead and wipe the bottom and wipe the sides so that it doesn't take away from the shape. And I just love how this French tip turned out. I go ahead and cure for 30 seconds in my light, and now moving on to the last nail that I'm going to be doing some nail art on camera. So for this nail, I'm going to be writing out XO. And the way that it is on the original set, I felt like it would be better to start off with the O so I can have my placement a little bit better, because it is kind of slanted and off to the side. So for this one, I'm starting with the O, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the X. Once I'm done writing the XO, I'm going to be adding 4 hearts, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and cure. Like I mentioned before, I really love how easy and simple this nail art is. Like even the base, but altogether it looks like there was so much effort put into this nail set when really it was just so easy. And I really love nail designs like this. As you guys know, I really struggle with doing hearts, so now like the more I work with them and the more I try to do them on my channel, the easier they become. I did know some of you guys suggested I do it with a dotting tool. For this video, I didn't think to do it with a dotting tool, but for the next time I'm trying to do hearts and I start to struggle, I will try it with the dotting tool and see how that works for me. But onto my middle finger, in the original picture, she only has 2 rhinestones, something similar to the 2 pink ones that I added. But I wanted to add something just a little bit more to not really make it mine, but also just to add like my touch on it. I did add that really cute heart charm towards the cuticle. Then I also put the 2 little rhinestones underneath that. Once I cure that in place, I'm gonna go over all of my nails with a matte top coat. The one I'm using is from Not Polish. And I was really debating, like I always do when I'm trying to figure out if I want the nails matte or glossy. I couldn't really decide, but I did end up going with matte just because when I pictured the nails, that's just how I pictured them. So I went ahead and did the nails matte. And once I finish, I'm gonna cure, and that was honestly the best choice. I'm so glad that I ended up going with it. Once I finish, I'm gonna add some cuticle oil, and then I will be back to show you guys the finished look. Once I finish rubbing in my cuticle oil, this is how the finished nails look. And as I always say, you guys know what I'm gonna say, I absolutely love how these nails turn out. I did my thumb off camera or for real, and yeah, that's how it's looking. It's just like the ring finger. And when I tell you I am obsessed with these nails, like I am legit obsessed with them. I can't believe they turned out so nice. Even though I did have to kind of do something different for my pinky nail just because I couldn't get it exactly like Cheyenne's nails, I'm actually really happy at how that looked and turned out. Again, here's my bracelet. I will leave everything down below for you guys to check out if you want to check out Jeulia's jewelry. I've really been loving the pieces of jewelry they sent over to me. They have watches, bracelet, rings, necklaces, custom pieces, pieces for men and women, Christmas pieces, Halloween pieces, just a lot of different very nice accessories. This bracelet was only $85 for a custom piece, so Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Go ahead and treat yourself to something nice. And for the products I use, I will have everything linked down below. And yeah, I'm just super obsessed with how this entire set turned out. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.